It is a city filled with ruling class politicians who are far more out for themselves than they are the people. The proof can be seen in what is now unfolding in Washington. President Donald Trump single-handedly transformed the old guard establishment Republicans into fighters. With the president in their corner, he gave them the confidence to push back against the liberal media. He showed them how to snarl at Nancy Pelosi and Chuck Schumer. And for 4 years, Republicans became winners. Sadly, I'm now seeing signs these old guard Republicans, especially those in the United States Senate, are not only falling back to their old pansy ways, but they seem almost eager to get there. Unfortunately, I am forced to put Senator Mitch McConnell on the top of this list. A man who was just starting to earn my respect now is once again quickly losing it. The Hill is reporting McConnell reportedly is urging GOP senators to, quote, refrain from objecting to the electoral votes when it comes time to count them in Congress next month. Republican Senator Roy Blunt and Senator John Thune apparently are insisting, along with McConnell, it's a, quote, terrible vote for the GOP. They say they'd have to vote the objection to the Electoral College results down, which makes it seem then like they're anti-Trump. Well, I'm so sorry about that. Let me make this clear. The vote has nothing to do with President Trump. It has to do with what is right. With all of the evidence of voter fraud in these swing states and the lack of a real investigation into the allegations that include backdating ballots, a truck full of mail-in ballots disappearing, running ballots through tabulators multiple times, illegal ballots cast, as well as all the allegations of compromised voting machines. There is no way a reasonable person can certify the election results as legitimate. They may be, but they most certainly may not be, which is what I tend to believe. Still, McConnell and his go-along-to-get-along gang would rather push it all under the rug and move on down the line without the very man who taught them how to win, President Trump. It's all pretty typical in Washington, and it disgusts me. Republican Congressman Mo Brooks is planning on objecting to next month's vote on the Electoral College results. He needs just one GOP senator to join him in order to launch the challenge successfully. Mo Brooks detailed one reason why he plans on challenging the electors' votes for Joe Biden.
Voting in American elections by illegal aliens and other non-citizens is so out of control that Joe Biden openly solicited the illegal alien bloc vote and support with a promise of amnesty and citizenship if they helped him get elected president.
Now, is anybody surprised by that? No. We know, as independent groups have proven, that thousands of illegal alien ballots have been cast during this election. Add dead voters to the list, and even people who voted twice in different states. All of this is reason why Congressman Brooks wants to challenge the Electoral College. As you can imagine, the left is aghast at that prospect.
It's shocking. It is absolutely shocking that they would continue in their efforts to do what I consider the highest form of voter suppression. We've never seen anything like this.
I think that Mo Brooks is being what I consider to be a very non-patriotic person.
Well, in fact, I would argue just the opposite. Mo Brooks is fighting a battle we know he has little chance of winning in Congress, but he fights it because he is a patriot. If you want to call someone unpatriotic, I would turn to the Republicans that are now refusing to back Mo Brooks because they don't want to look bad. It's another example of self-interest over national interest that the American people are oh so fed up with.
You just watched Newsmax TV, America's fastest growing cable news channel, now in more than 70 million homes. You can get Newsmax TV on your cable system or check your cable guide. And if your system doesn't carry Newsmax, call them, tell them you want Newsmax TV, because we're real news for real people.